Don't make me break you awesome. Awesome. Don't make me break you awesome. You ready to go live after this, y'all? Master P, Ice Cream Man. Break them off some. All righty, peace and love, peoples. Peace and love. That's Master P. Break them off some. Y'all remember that, man? 96. That shit was hot as hell. But I want to, man, show y'all something that came to me, man. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. I want to share something with y'all real quick. It ain't gonna be a long one tonight. Basically, something that the ancestors had revealed to me when I was in discussion with a couple of Moabites, man, bloodline, Paleo-American, Aboriginal heirs, Moorish sisters on the phone today. And man, we're gonna go in this OneDrive real quick. And I want y'all to pay attention to what y'all seeing. Okay? Y'all, it's not the European per se that's the one that's actually giving us the problems. The vast majority of the problems that we've had the last 30 or 40 years have been due to our people. And I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to show you tonight. You know, the Jesse Jacksons and the Al Sharptons and all of these people. And the funny part about it is Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton, they're supposed to be reverends or ministers. So we're going to go into this thing tonight. And I'm going to show y'all something. Y'all can see the screen? Let me know. Oh, man. Let me see. Okay, for some reason, I know I got it in here. I can't find it right now. Let me see. There it is, right there. Man. All righty. Y'all gonna trip on this. While this thing is pulling up, all right, it's already there. Hold on. Thank y'all for rolling with me too. As much as I mean to y'all, y'all mean just as much and more to me. I appreciate that. Love all y'all. Okay. Y'all see this. Y'all see what this is. Now, this means a lot to me. And let me make sure this is the right one. And the reason why it means a lot to me, because my grandmother, my mother's mother, was born March 9th, 1933. March 9th, 1933. I'm going to let y'all see this because y'all need to see this. Why? Because this mess is still going on today. Hold on. Let's get to, as we say, the meat and potatoes. Y'all see this? It's my grandmother's birthday. The day they put this act in was the day my grandmother was born, my mother's mother. Okay? All righty. Let's get to it. And once again, this is in the OneDrive. Here we go. You see it. My grandmother's birthday. Be it enacted by the Senate and House of Representatives of the United States of America and Congress assembled, that the Congress hereby declares a serious emergency exists, and that it is imperatively necessary speedily to put into effect remedies of uniform national application. All right. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. All right. The actions, regulations, rules, licenses, orders, and proclamations hereafter taken, promulgated, made, or issued by the President of the United States or the Secretary of the Treasury since March 4th, 1933, pursuant to the authority conferred by Subdivision B of Section 5, the Act of October 6, 1917, as amended, are hereby approved and confirmed. This right here is talking about United States Statutes at Large 40 Stat 411, also known as Trading with the Enemy Act. Subdivision B of Section 5 of the Act of October 6, 1917, see 40 Stat 411, as amended, is hereby amended to read as follows. B. During time of war. Now remember, in President Franklin D. Roosevelt's first inaugural address, January 20th, 1933, he asked Congress for broad sweeping powers to wage a war against the emergency as serious as if they were being invaded by a foreign foe. Now watch this. During time of war or during any other period of national emergency declared by the president. Remember that? Go back to the inaugural address I showed you. January 20th, 1933. The president may, through any emergency that he may designate or otherwise investigate, regulate, or prohibit under such rules and regulations as he may prescribe. Congress gave this man all power that he wasn't even supposed to have. By means of licenses or otherwise, any transaction in foreign exchange, transfers of credit between or payments by banking institutions as defined by the president in export, hoarding, melting, or earmarking of gold or silver, coin or bullion or currency by any person within the United States. Y'all see what that is? You see what that is? The 14th Amendment made everybody citizens of the United States illegally because it was never ratified. And by way of the 14th Amendment, by any person within the United States or any place subject to the jurisdiction thereof. And the president may require any person engaged in any transaction referred to in this subdivision to furnish under oath complete information relative thereto, including the production of any books of account, contracts, letters, or other papers in connection therewith in the custody or control of such person, either before or after such transition is completed. Whoever willfully violates any of these provisions of this subdivision or of any license, order, rule, or regulation issued thereunder shall, upon conviction, be fined not more than 10,000, or if a natural person, may be imprisoned for not more than 10 years, or both. And if any officer, director, or agent of any corporation who knowingly participates in such violation may be punished by a like fine, imprisonment, or both. As used in this subdivision, the term person means individual, partnership, association, or corporation. All right. This is what I wanted to show y'all. Okay. Now, this deals with the Treasury, this portion here, Section 3 on down. But that's not where I wanted to go. I just wanted to show y'all that part. Was that under the Trading with the Enemy Act, March 9th, 1933, all of your rights, including your rights to your body, yourself, your flesh, your children, real personal property, real and personal property, tangible and intangible property, it's confiscated. He amended the Trading with the Enemy Act of 1917, 40 Stat 411, and U.S. citizens, i.e. 14th Amendment citizens, were brought into the scope and the sphere of that. So when you get a chance, y'all go take a look at 40 Stat 411. All right, now, let me get you over here so y'all can understand the depth of this. But I'm going to show y'all the remedy tonight. And it came from someone whom you wouldn't have even suspected. Hold on. All right. Here we go. Going into this. Senate document number 43. 73rd Congress, first session. Contracts payable in gold. All righty. This is what they put in Senate document number 43. 73rd Congress, first session. This is what Senate decided. The ultimate ownership of all property is in the state. Individual so-called ownership is only by virtue of government, i.e. law, amounting to mere user, meaning that all property, your rights to it as a U.S. citizen, amount only to mere user status. That means you're only custodian of your children. They don't even belong to you. You understand what I'm saying? And use must be in accordance with law and subordinate to the necessities of the state. State property, baby. That's basically what they're saying. You were born in the state property. If you don't never correct your status, you'll die as state property. And your children are born in the state property. 14th Amendment collateral awards in bankruptcy property. And if they don't ever correct their status, they will die as state property. Are y'all understanding me? Very sad. But remedy was given. Let's come on out of here. Now, hold on. Let's go back in here real quick. Let's see the date on this. Let's look at the date. Oh, here we go. Here we go again. Y'all see that? Y'all need to make it a little bigger for you. Huh? We blow it up a little bigger for you. See that? 1933 again. 1933. Remember. 33. Burning embers. All righty. Let's come on out of here. Oh, let me go back real quick. This is for people who said that they only took up gold. No. They took up silver too. 73rd Congress, second session. Senate, document number 173. They also confiscated silver. Letter from the Secretary of the Treasury. Further response to Senate Resolution number 211 to list the possible holders of spot silver and futures contract silver as of January 31st, 1934. They took up silver too. Silver was confiscated too. All righty. That's just a little tidbit on the side note of history. Now, let's go on in here. I'm going to show y'all something. Quite sure I've already shown it to you before, but we're going to get to the meat and potatoes of this shit tonight so y'all can see remedy. Hold on one second. All righty. Hold on. Y'all already know what this is. Y'all know what this is. Public Law 97-280, October 4th, 1982. 96-1211. Joint resolution authorizing and requesting president to proclaim 1983 as the year of the Bible. Where's the Bible? The word of Anglo-Germanic God, but in ancient tones, Yahweh, Yah, Uludumare, Amun, Allah, has made a unique contribution in shaping the United States as a distinctive and blessed nation and people. Whereas deeply held religious convictions spring from the Holy Scriptures led to the early settlement of our nation. Now, when they say the early settlement of their nation, they have to understand. You got to go back further. Because the Punic Iberians was over here, as well as the laws of the Torah. That's why you find Punic Iberian writing, which is nothing but another form of Paleo-Hebrew. Paleo-Hebrew is Canaanite, Canaanim. So therefore, they have to take that into account, that the laws of Moshe, or the Moshe Code, was already here. As well as they have to look at, when it comes to the New Testament, the Moroccan 5th century church in Cookaponset Forest, Connecticut. So the New Testament was already here. So the Oyobo didn't bring anything when it came to the scriptures. We already had it. Y'all following me? All righty. Okay. Whereas biblical teachings inspire concepts of civil government that are contained in our Declaration of Independence. Stop right there. Let's look at that. All righty. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal stations to which the laws of nature and nature's God entitle them. A decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to separation. This is held in the organic law, people. You can find the Declaration of Independence, the Articles of Confederation, the Northwest Ordinance of 1787 in the Constitution. They are all part of what's called United States organic law. Those are the fundamental building blocks of the law of the United States of America. It's organic law. And they're all found in the book, United States Statutes at Large, Volume 1. Declaration of Independence, Articles of Confederation, Northwest Ordinance, 1787. The Constitution for the United States of America, 1787, organic law. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their creator, creatrix, creator, with certain unalienable rights, among them life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the government. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form, as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. So, y'all can go and read this at your own leisure. This is the Declaration of Independence. All righty. Let's come on out of here. Let's go back to this. In the Constitution for the United States of America. Okay? Let's go to the Constitution and see where we find mention of the Bible. All right? All right. We the people. Y'all already know the spiel. But let's get to the meat and potatoes of it. I want to show y'all something. Because right now they're holding you slaves or chattel bondage according to the money. All right? All righty. This is Article 1, Section 8. Clause 5. This is Clause 5. To coin money. Regulate the value thereof, the foreign coin, and fix the standards of weights and measures Remember that, weights and measures. Because this right here is one of the greatest abominations that's going to be the United States and the United States of America, both forms of democracy, the 50 corporate states and the corporate United States undoing. And I'm going to show you in the Bible why this is going to be their undoing. This is where they're going to get banished in the West Hell by the Most High Creator, creator of the heavens and earth, known in ancient tones as Yahweh, Oludumare, Amen, Allah. All right, this is in the Constitution. Remember that. Coin money, regulate the value thereof, and a foreign coin, fix the standards of weights and measures. Okay? All right, let's come on out of there. Let's go back. Whereas many of our great national leaders, among the presidents, Washington, Jackson, Lincoln, and Wilson, pay tribute to the surpassing influence of the Bible in our country's development. In the words of President Jackson, the Bible is the rock on which, once again, our republic rests. Whereas the history of our nation clearly illustrates the value of voluntarily applying the teachings of the scriptures in the lives of individuals, families, and societies. Whereas this nation now faces great challenges that will test this nation as it has never been tested before. Whereas that renewing our knowledge of and faith in the Most High Creator of the heavens and earth, the great I am, Yahweh Oludumare, Amen Allah, through Holy Scripture, can strengthen us as a nation and a people. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Senate, the House of Representatives of the United States of America, and Congress assembled, the President is authorized and requested to designate 1983 as a National Year of the Bible. In recognition of both the formative influence the Bible has been for our nation and our national need to study and apply the teachings of the Holy Scriptures. Approved October 4th, 1982. Once again, Senate Joint Resolution 165, Congressional Record, Volume 28, 1982, March 31, considered and passed by the Senate. September 21st, considered and passed House. Now here we go again with that March month. March 9th, 1933, Emergency Banking Act. Remember? That's where Franklin Delano Roosevelt removed everybody off of the land and loaded you on that slave ship. He loaded you on a slave ship under a military admiralty, maritime democracy, holding the land by occupation and forced peonage through the Federal Reserve and their filthy fiat. All righty? Yes, it's sad that we needed to navigate to a large extent today, but this is going to be their undoing. Now, 1983, 1933, 1933, 1983. Let's go on down here. The Geneva Bible. Let me show you your remedy. First, I'm going to show you their undoing. I'm going to show you their undoing. It doesn't matter how much you weigh, Michelle O'Neal. Stick with the law. Stick with the laws of the Most High. You'll be fine. Natural law and the Most High's law. We'll be fine. All righty. Let's see. Let's get on down here. All righty. This is Deuteronomy chapter 25. Deuteronomy 25, 13 through 16. See what the Most High say. Thou shalt not have in thy bag two manner of weights, a great and a small. Neither shalt thou have in thine house divers measures, a great and a small. But thou shalt have a right and just weight, a perfect and just measure. Now, don't that sound familiar? The Constitution for the United States of America of 1787, Article 1, Section 8, Clause 5, fixed the standards of what? Weights, measures. Y'all seeing this? That thy days may be lengthened in the land, which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Lamont Cassell, this is all the evidence you need, because if you know the history of the Bible, you know it came out of Kemet. It came from the laws of Mayat. Go and look it up. For all that do such things, and all that unrighteously are an abomination to the Lord thy God. Of course, Germanic, Bayanal, Yehweh, Uludumari, Hamanallah. This is their undoing. That's why the economy is plummeting. You can see it. If you got eyes, you can see it. All right. This is your remedy. Leviticus. Leviticus 25:10. Leviticus 25:10. You shall hallow that year, even the 50th year, 1933, 1983. Y'all see it? 1933, March 9th, 1983, the year of the Bible. And proclaim liberty in the land to all the inhabitants thereof. Y'all see this? It shall be the Jubilee unto you, and ye shall return every man unto his possession. You got to return the American Aborigine back to the land. We're the rightful possessors of the land. You don't have a choice. and every man unto his family, nationality, the family of nations. Y'all don't see this. Y'all don't see this. Y'all blind as bats, man. Y'all don't even see what I just broke down for y'all. 1933, you loaded on a slave ship called the U.S. Corporate Democracy and the 50 states of, or at that point in time, the 48 states of corporate democracy. Hawaii and Alaska came on later on. 1983, the year of the Bible. 50 years, Jubilee. They have to let you go. They have to return you back to your lawful possessions, the land, your corporeal and incorporeal hereditaments. This is in the book of Leviticus. Levi means law. And every man shall return unto his family of nations, nationality. And there you have it. That's what the ancestors put on my heart to show y'all today. Y'all can go and read this for yourself and do your own due diligence. Don't take my word. Do your own due diligence. They have to return it back to you. It's the laws of the Most High. Jubilee. Jubilee is a particular anniversary of an event, usually denoting 25th, 40th, 50th, 60th, 7th anniversary of biblical origins. Term is often now used to denote the celebration associated with the reign of a monarch after a milestone number of years have passed. They have to let you go. They don't have a choice. It's the laws of the Most High. It's the laws of the Most High. And for these Christians, and I'm not knocking them, but they need to read their Bible a little bit more scrutiny so they can see these things, as well as the Muslims in the Quran, because it tells you that all the prophets are revered in the Quran who wrote the Torah. They need to know this. Let's go to Matthew. Let's see what Yeshua HaMashiach says. Let's see. Oh, Yeshua says, Matthew 5:17, think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy them, but to fulfill them. Truly I say unto you, till heaven and earth perish, one jot or one tittle of the law shall not escape till all things be fulfilled. Till heaven perishes, that means when you look up, because the Bible deals with astrotheology. When you look up in the sky and the stars are no longer in the same positions that you or your mother and your father or your grandmother, your grandfather, your great-grandmother, great-grandfather, they are no longer recognizable. It's totally different constellations. That's what's called a polar shift. That's what's called a pole shift. And a lot of times, man, it causes great damage, man, upon the planet. A lot of things, animals and people are wiped out because of the change in climate, things of that nature. Earthquakes, the magnetic core of the earth, destabilization, all of these type things, man. You can go to archaeology and you can watch and see how many times through archaeology they can tell how many times the Earth has gone through a pole shift due to what's called core samples. Hold on one second. Hey, Ashe, bro. Okay, hold on one second. Y'all hold on 1 minute, okay? Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. All right, y'all, I'm back. One of my clan brothers just dropped through. Brother Neil Nine Sapo Nupuel. But anyway, getting back to astrotheology, man, this is what this book is talking about. And when it says Earth perishing, they're talking about all existence, man, upon the planet due to natural calamities, disasters, things of that nature. You know, asteroid, man, probably hitting the planet, man, causing what they call an extinction level event, you know, things of that nature. So until that happens, according to this, what Yeshua HaMashiach said, according to Matthew 5:17, according to Matthew 5:17, this is still the law. According to Matthew 5:17, until extinction level events, pole shifts, those type of things happen. According to United States Statutes at Large, 96-1211, Public Law 97-280, Matthew 5:17, Leviticus chapter 25, verse 10, this is still the law. All righty. And that's all I wanted to show y'all tonight. I told you it wasn't going to be long. I just had to share that. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And something to do your own due diligence on. Don't take my word for it. Look it up for yourself. Look it up for yourself. All righty, family. Peace and love. I love y'all. Stay diligent. Oh, excuse me. There's something else I wanted to show y'all too. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. Forgive my my expediency. But I wanted to show y'all this too. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. Go to law and related matters real quick. And go here. Here. And here. All righty. I'm going to show y'all something. All these people that telling you that you don't need blood, you better wake the fuck up and wake up quick, because the international community has spoken. Let's go here. This is Article 31 on the rights of indigenous peoples. Indigenous peoples have the right to maintain, control, protect, and develop their cultural heritage, traditional knowledge, and traditional cultural expressions, as well as the manifestation of their sciences, technologies, and cultures, including human and genetic resources. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Okay. Y'all can go and do your own due diligence, on this later. Let's see what the American Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People said. The OAS, Organization of American States. Organization of American States. All right. Let's see what they said. Oh, same shit. Organization of American States. Article 28, Protection of Cultural Heritage and Intellectual Property. Article 28, Section 1. Section 2, the collective intellectual property of indigenous peoples, including inter alia, that's Latin for amongst other things, traditional knowledge and traditional cultural expressions, including traditional knowledge, oral tradition, like my great-grandmother, Odessa Yancey, and my great-great-grandmother, Eliza Johnson Gibson, who told me who I was as a child, 1974, associated with genetic resources. Both international bodies have spoken. The Organization of American States and the United Nations. This shit is going to come down to claim and proof of claim, people. I'm telling you this. That's all it is in law. It don't matter what you say out your mouth. Shit, Amos and Andy thought cat shit was candy. It's about what you can prove. Bohibo double D's, fat meat greasy, baby. Bohibo double D's, fat meat greasy. So y'all understand what I'm telling you? Stay on the path. L. Jordan Bay, O negative will not cut it. You got O negative people all over the world. We're talking about autosomal. What does the autosomal say? And not only that, not only the autosomal, but also the matrilineal in the Y. In the single nucleotide polymorphisms, of which you find the mutations of various populations, which line up with the paleoanthropological remains found in the ground. Like they was able to get the DNA from Dehoyo Negro cave girl that they found down in the Yucatan Peninsula, which was quote unquote Paleo-American Negroid phenotype, but came out of mitochondrial B. But she was about 13 to 15,000 years old, somewhere up in there. Looked Southeast Asian, Negrito-like. So yes, O in and of itself is highly concentrated amongst Paleo-American autochthonous aborigines of the Negroid phenotype as well as the Proto-Mongoloid phenotype. But you have also O negative in Europe. You have O negative in Australia. You have O negative in Asia, like China as well. You need to take the whole gamut. Not only that, you also need to look up the oldest form of P. vivax malaria, which the oldest form in the world was found here in the Americas in a mosquito that was trapped in some amber, about 15 million years old. And O type has the oldest affinity with P. vivax malaria. None of the other blood groups do. So that's all I wanted to share with y'all tonight, man. You know, hey, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all learned something. You know, peace and love. Continue to study and do your own due diligence. And Ashe. Love y'all.